G'day folks. Well, I did a bit of stocking up at the scrapyard today. I've stocked up on aluminium sheeting, or plate, call it that. I think that's about 4mm thick. A few nice big slices of that. There's massive sheets of it. I probably should buy more, but there are huge sheets of this 3mm stuff. I grabbed a handful of these, which is I think 10 by 30mm flat bar. So there's 5 of those lengths, which are about 2.4 meters long, and a nice big slice of 10 by 100mm, which is a lot longer. So that's not bad for $27. And the sheets were about, I don't know, $18. It's all by the kilo, which is really cheap. A lot cheaper than what Caprol or Ulrich Aluminum would sell it for. And I also found something that Bradley might like. He's got a little water feature that's made out of an old absorption fridge, chiller type thing, and a friend at the yard put this aside for me. It's an original Joyce heat exchanger. This one's designed to have fresh cold water dribbled into the hopper from somewhere. You could even sit there and feed it with a cup if you wanted to, and it runs down through these tiny little holes in the bottom of the hopper over this heat exchanger. When you got water in and out, obviously here, I'm guessing it'd be hot water in at the top and cold water out at the bottom. Because this wavy copper thing is actually hollow. It's got separations through it, so you just get water coming up through here and through there. I imagine these tubes might even have tiny little holes in them, so if they're blocked then there might be trouble, but yeah, I'm thinking these tubes might go all the way through with holes in them to feed water up through it evenly rather than just injecting here and letting it dissipate. But yeah, I couldn't find any info for these online. I know Joyce heat exchangers are still operating today. They make advanced heat exchangers for diesel engines and other industrial applications, but there's no info on these, and you can see little holes there. I haven't cleaned this up or anything. That break is recent because it was put in a brass bin. Same with some of these little dents, but they don't detract from the overall antiquity, which is basically what it is. I've got no idea how old this is, but it's probably well over 60 years old. These ends are brass and the fins are all copper, and same with the hopper, that's all copper as well. Little crack in the solder there, but none of that really makes any difference because any water that spills out of this will just come down here anyway. So if you're using a little circulation pump, say a windscreen wiper washer pump, something like that, you probably shouldn't really overfill it compared with the size of the holes in there. Don't know what this would normally be used for. It looks a little too small for a water-cooled engine, but maybe you could run it on a very small water-cooled engine and you just have a raw water source running outside, like from a dam or wherever, and have ethylene glycol or something like that circulating through the exchanger itself. Could even be a laboratory piece of equipment. I don't know. Really don't, so maybe someone's had one of these before or knows about them. Yeah, probably up to part of an equipment trade for Brad or something like that. Who knows? Oh, thanks for watching. I thought you might like this little junkyard artifact.